Hi, welcome to my bookshelf. I have a lot of books on this shelf that I'd like to share with you. How about we read one? Let's see. Where would be a good place to start? Oh, here's a good one. Let's start with this book. This one's called The Napping House. Looks like people are sleeping. It's by Audrey Wood and illustrated by Dawn Wood. So Audrey Wood, she was the one who wrote the story. She's the author. And it says illustrated by Dawn Wood. That means he's the guy who drew the pictures. He's the illustrator. Let's see if everybody's sleeping. Well, there's a nice fence and with some flowers on it here. Let's see how it starts. Oh, look. It says, there is a house, a napping house, where everyone is sleeping. Be quiet, they're sleeping. And in that house, there is a bed, a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. I see somebody sleeping right here. And I think I see somebody sleeping right here, but I can't tell. Let's see what happens. And on that bed, there is a granny. Do you have a granny? Or a grandma? Or a abuelita? Lots of people do. On a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. So yeah, there's Granny. But this kid, that child was not sleeping. Let's see what they're going to do. And on that Granny, there is a child. A dreaming child. On a snoozing Granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house, where, you know what's next, everyone is sleeping. Look, there's Granny, and there's that sleeping child sleeping. What's next? There's this dog here, too. And on that child there is a dog, a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring Granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. Ready? Let's do it together. Shh, they're sleeping. I wonder what's next. Can you see what might come next after the dozing dog? There's something right down here. See it? It's a kitty cat. And on that dog, there is a cat, a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring Granny. Do you know anybody who snores? On a snoring Granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. I wonder what's after the cat. You see how they're piling up? There's the Granny and the child and the dog and the cat all sleeping together in the bed. I bet it's a little crowded. And on that cat there is a mouse, a slumbering mouse, on a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring Granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. Shh, be quiet, they're sleeping. It's hard to see the mouse, but there's a little teeny mouse right on top of that cat. Oh, what's after the mouse? And on that mouse there is a flea. Ooh, a flea, a little teeny tiny insect flea. Can it be a what? A wakeful flea? On a slumbering mouse, on a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed. Yeah, I wonder if the bed wasn't cozy. I wonder what that would be like. I wonder if they'd all be sleeping if the bed wasn't cozy. On a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. Look, they're sleeping. You can't really see the flea because the flea is teeny, teeny, tiny. But I bet that mouse can feel the flea. Oh gosh. A wakeful flea who bites the mouse. Look what happens to the mouse. See the mouse jump up. Woo! I got bit by a flea! Oh my gosh. Who scares the cat? Scary kitty. What's gonna happen to the dog? Oh gosh. Who claws the dog? Clank! Woof! That dog got clawed by a sharp kitty claw. I bet that hurt. Oh gosh. Who thumps the child? Thump! Oh! See that kid? He's falling off the bed. He's awake. He's awake now. What's gonna happen to the granny? Let's see. Oh gosh. Who bumps the granny? Look at that crazy picture. Can you see all the critters and the people are awake now? Because that flea bit that mouse. Oh my gosh, here we go. Who breaks the bed? Oh no! Crunch! There's so much activity and so much chaos that the bed broke. But look, I noticed Granny smiling. And I noticed the kid smiling too, so they must be okay, huh? They're probably okay. Oh gosh. In the napping house where no one is now sleeping. Nobody's sleeping now. Everybody got awakened. And look, it looks like a nice sunny day too, so it must have been time to get up. Maybe that's what the flea was trying to tell him. I wonder. Okay, that's the end of the story. This one was The Napping House by Audrey Wood and Dawn Wood. I'll see you next time. Put this back on my shelf. Bye-bye.